Hello everyone, and welcome back to SOLASTA Crown of the Magister. Last time, it appears we gained the Crown of the Magister. Looking at Gothic's head, he adorns this crown. It's just a mysterious crown, and it says it needs identification. However, if we try and use ritual spell Identify on the crown, nothing happens. So that is not currently an option. And otherwise, we only have quests to turn in. So let's get the whole party. And we can head back to town and see how it's going to play out with us returning with not only the head of one of the creatures we've been hunting, but also all of these other, I don't know, crowns and blades and goblin languages. We're going to be quite the talk of the town. And it seems that we're just going to exit the way we came through. Back up this main staircase. And unless there's going to be some kind of large guard outpost outside of this place now, and kind of like a time has passed since you went into... excuse me. Time has passed since you went into the cave kind of deal. Even just a day, not like months and months magically or anything. We can see what is up. Now, that was the chest that we've already found, so we can hop on over here. And I presume, yeah, that's just dead end. We're heading back up this cliffside. Are we? No, it's through this hole. That's where it is. And then the door should be right around here. All the way up this cliff. Yeah, there we go. Just tell the party to get moving on up here of their own volition. And here is the outdoors, which I imagine will be totally safe and have no issues remaining for us whatsoever. We can just get onto the road, do some travel, and everything will be great. But before we do that, because there is every chance that we might be ambushed on the road, let's do an ammo check. 12 bolts. Do we have more bolts somewhere? We do. Give those away. You don't need to have two different kinds of ammunition. Did I not just give you a bunch of ammunition? I am confused. We have fancy deadly bolts as well. Unless Faith ended up with the bolts. No? Alright, I've gone mad. It's fine. We'll probably not run into so many issues that we end up dying on the road. It'll be fine. Right, we already looked for the treasures up here. Nobody else out here. I'm sure this is just some kind of tat that we didn't bother picking up the last time we were here. I mean, we'll take some armor and a shield because we're going back to town now. Don't see why I wouldn't. And how did we get out of here? Is this cliffside here? All the way up the top and back out onto the road. It's simple. Now the question is some kind of governmental organization or something going to give us grief for the crown being on our head, and are we going to try and fight them about it because we apparently seem to refuse to take it off? Right, so we've got the Cairlem outpost, but we need to get all the way back to Cair Caiflin. We don't have any other fast travel destinations yet, but I'm sure more are to come. So let's just do the fast travel over here. 4 days at a standard pace. No reason to go slower or faster, I think, right now. So let's see. Met a wandering scholar, set camp. Played skill stones. We've long rested. I'm happy with the skills that we have, the spells we have prepared. We can resume. So is interrupt here. Oh, Our heroes take a well-deserved rest, but the mood is somber. Strange. And they're shunting us into that long rest thing? What's going on, eh?
You look a little pale. Is something wrong?
I don't feel too good.
Shit, I knew that hunk of junk was cursed.
You don't know that.
Just get rid of it.
No, we need it.
Need it? For what?
For its power. I can feel it. Deep inside.
Are you okay?
I just need to rest for a bit.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good either.
I'm exhausted as well.
Maybe the curse has affected us all.
Stop it. Don't be ridiculous.
I propose we set up camp and get some rest.
Alright, well, that's going swimmingly. Made it past KLM. So if I interrupt resting, what does this do? Can we go into inventories? Can we craft? So our crafting bonus went up because our intelligence went up, but we don't have anything here. Do we have a crafting scroll of magic missile? Where would I put this? I can't right click it. I can't double click it. How do I use you? Read this manual to learn of the how to craft magic missile. So I guess I'm not doing that in the middle of a long rest. I guess we're sleeping. How about now that we're awake? We don't have fog cloud. Nope, I can't do that now either. Interesting. Maybe we just have to be in town. That'd be the simple solution. Not everything needs to be done in the 2 hours of light activity during a long rest and such. But we've definitely got all our hit die back after 4 days of travel. Apprentice Necromancer. Hostile creatures nearby, but Pastelers managed to spot them. Surprise rolls results. Spotter, aware, aware, and aware. Oh, let's start that battle. A Dark Apprentice and some unknown, probably undead creatures. That seems good to me. Perhaps they'll have some spell scrolls or things that we can learn or craft. And XP for a fight is XP, right? Especially while we're also fully rested and raring for a fight. Alright, not the best, but we do know we are fighting zombies. That's fine. They are probably going to have Undead Fortitude, which means they'll get to make a con save, I believe, when they die. And if they succeed, then they will come back to life again. And they do not have high HP or AC, which is all good by me. Can we attack the big bad from here? Are we in range? Seems we are. That is a whiff. We get the surprise round, which is nice. And from here, we'll start with ranged attacks. And we'll go after the big guy with our... oh dear. With our non-fire or... the light one, radiant damage. Right, Faith. I'm just gonna keep doing our thing. 14 does hit. It's very nice. And back to the top of the order. Pastel. This is the perfect time for Sacred Flame and its radiant damage. But they still succeed on that. Why is our save so low? I thought we would have had a higher spellcasting save by now. Oh, it is exactly 14. Okay. Could have gone for a spiritual weapon, but right now probably a bit overkill. Again, using our fire and our radiant damage on the zombies. Try and prevent them from restoring themselves at the end of their turns or when they take sufficient damage. And that is a big miss with Chill Touch, which is great. Unfortunately, we can't quite get in melee range of this guy, so we're just going to keep doing our ranged attacks.
More coming your way.
And their AC is not high. Highest is 11, possibly just 10 for commoner's clothing. Now we've got a couple of them lining up, so we could do some AoE in a moment if we need to. But for now, we're just going to keep railing on the Dark Apprentice.
No quarter given.
And now he shouldn't be able to buff the zombies or anything else. Otherwise, this should be fairly simple stuff. And it's 3 zombies. I don't know why I thought it was 4 zombies. We're going to Sacred Flame this one because it's the one most out of the way of Gothic. Man, they're succeeding those deck saves. But with Gothic here, we can cast... Oh, I thought I had the other flame spell. This will be fine. Can't quite get all 3 of them in a cube, but I'll go for... I'll do one of these.
Good kill.
And then we can go in sword and board, not a problem. And skip on the smite. They're not going to be long for this world. Pastel really taking a kicking though. Of course we get sneak attack because we have an ally within 5 feet of the foe we were attacking. And now we can just do the simple stuff. Really, I should have thought about turning undead just because we can, but no need for it really. We can't firebolt this guy from here conveniently. So I'm just going to attack. Now I wonder if we'll get to see Undead Fortitude in action. Nope, that one's dead. Finally the zombie fails to hit something. If I can figure out which button it is to rotate the camera, because it's different between 2 different games.
Take that.
Simple. Alright, are zombies going to have anything of worth on them? Plenty of arrows and bolts, happy about that. And then over here, the apprentice themselves. Oh, just a dagger and some coin. Alright, well, we're not going to long rest right now, so let's get back on the road. Pastel not injured enough to need healing. We leave the current area. Hold on, I'm just curious. This says our HP is 38 out of 40. This says our HP is 31 out of 31. Has something not updated with our hit points during our most recent long rest? Our most recent level up? Because otherwise that's going to be really annoying. 38 of 40, 31 of 31, 30 of 30, 30 of 35. No, it's just me being really dumb, I think. Seems that everything is up to date and correct. Let's get back on the road. How do we do that? Yes, I'm in the box. I would like to continue travelling. Do we have to go back to the same one we entered from? Is that what's happening? Do we have to tell it where I want it to go? No. It's the little things that you wish were just slightly less broken. So where do we come in? This one? Yep, that'll do. Not sure why they put the blue box on the other ends of that area, but sure, so be it. And we decided to set camp 8 inches outside Caerkeflin. At least Pastel is healed for her wounds. Now, let's just hop into town. Return our quests, get some new ones, see what's happening. Quest completed.
We did it! We brought back proof.
How do you feel?
Better.
Maybe that sickness was nothing.
What about the crown? You know the council will probably take it.
No,
We can't bullshit them. It's got to be a Sorak thing.
it's our loot. Ours.
Precious.
They're anything of historical value. And they have the right to buy it.
And if it's priceless?
Come on, they can do whatever they want.
Sure.
I guess we'll see.
They'd better remember that we fought the Soraks for this.
Definitely won't get controversial shortly at all, I'm sure. Right. Let's just get our bearings. There are multiple boards. Is this the quest board, or is that somewhere else? Scavengers Expeditions. Completed. Okay, so it's not that. Oh. Is this all the stuff we meet? All the stuff we missed? I'll take a scroll of animal friendship. Does any of this stuff look magical or special? I don't think we need the ration pouches. We keep finding food on the road. We don't need leather armor or shields or basic weapons. Chainmail or scale mail. We can sell all that. So after 8 days, I guess we can come back and claim whatever we have from that. Can we see where the standard quest board was? That's the exit of town. Various people in the tavern, including Lord Karen. Temple Quarter. More people, Lane Ends. Where do we get all of these quests from on a board? The council, all kinds of other places. I am not sure. Perhaps if I do the simple thing, go into the old journal, track these, and this will point me towards the board with the quest. No? There is no marker on my map at all. Maybe it was at Kerlem? I am confused. In any case, we will hold off things there. What we'll do is let's retrack the main quest. And I will sell some of the extra stuff that we picked up, because obviously Annie only accounted for the stuff that we didn't bother picking up. We'll sell some stuff for some coin, see about maybe... Oh, let's just see real quick. Let's take Gothic. We have a scroll of magic missile crafting and a crafting of potion of healing. Let's try and read crafting scroll of this. To craft a scroll of magic missile you require magnesium, angry violet, and Galavin amaranth. Okay. So there's actual ingredients required for these rather than just being ink, paper, gold, and time. How interesting. And that is consumed. And then for these, it's just cast or scribe. All the spellbooks carried by this character already contain the identify spell. We already know sleep. What other spells, scrolls do we have in the group that we might be able to learn? None of that, I think. Definitely not cure wounds. Fog cloud. We can definitely give that to Gothic. And then, where is it? Scroll of fog cloud. Scribe. Select a spellbook to scribe into. With at least fog cloud C definition blank pages. This is our spellbook. Use pages 16 of 100. Scribing spell into the selected spellbook will destroy the scroll. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes. And we rolled 18 plus 6 on a DC 11, and we now know that spell, which is really cool. So that's how we do that. It's in our spellbook now. So if we go into our inventory, wizard spells, we now know fog cloud. So we can do that for as many spell scrolls as we find. So all the spells that we don't get to learn at a level up, we can add later down the line. Of course, we'd only have so many pages in our spellbook, which will be an interesting limitation that I'm not sure how impactful will be later on down the line. In any case, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing. If you enjoyed this video, you could also press that like button if you wish. I really appreciate it. And if you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Until next time, thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.